Hello, Braun here, and I want to show you how to make planks in No One Survived. If you're trying to craft a wooden box so you can store all your loot, you may have noticed that you need planks in order to do it, as well as simple parts. And planks aren't immediately obvious in how you get them when you first start the game. It's kind of frustrating, but if you open up your inventory and then click on the technology section via that book menu on the left-hand side, you'll see that planks are here, and they require logs. This seems easy enough to get because you just need to chop down some trees to require logs. But if you then realise that you still can't work out how to build them, you first need a crafting table, and that requires 1 log and 3 stones and is built with a building hammer. All of this again seems really straightforward, but there's actually a stupid thing that you need to know first. But what I'd recommend is going off and collecting all the bits you need. So get some stones and some logs and some simple parts from a nearby town and a toolkit if possible. And then you'll see that if you go into the technology section, you actually have to click on the crafting table in order to enable it. So you first need to make sure you've got all the bits. So stones, logs, and anything else that's required, make sure you collect it all. You can get stone really easily by picking it off the floor or using a pickaxe to destroy a big boulder nearby. And then once it's in your inventory, you can then access that menu. Once you've got the safe zone set up and you're able to craft a crafting table from the workshop section of the crafting menu, when you've got your building hammer out, you'll see that you can then start to build it with logs, stone and a toolbox. All of this is required to build the planks, so you do need to go off and make sure you've got the bits to build the crafting table. But then you'll see once you open the crafting table that planks aren't listed as an option in there. And that's because you need to go back in once again to the technology section and activate planks before you can build them on the crafting table. So open up your inventory, click on the little book icon, scroll across and you'll see planks. You do, however, need logs before you can do it. So you have to have these things in your possession, even though you've previously had them, before you can activate it in that skills technology section and then be able to build it. So go and pick up some logs, go back into the technology section, then click to activate planks, and then you now know how to craft planks, and you have to do it at the crafting table. And obviously you still require logs in order to do it, but you can see it's now activated at the crafting table. And you can put a load of logs into the crafting table and then craft them here, and it will just do it over time. Don't forget that you need to get the logs and put them into the crafting table. You can't have them in your inventory, so there's a bit of a faff to do, but chop them down, put them in there, and then wait for them to spawn. And then once you've done that, then you have to drag them out and put them in your inventory, and then you can use them for whatever you're trying to do, which in my case is just trying to build a wooden box to store my loot in. You do also need simple parts for that, which you'll have to go to town for, and you need to make sure you've got 5 planks, so you may have to wait some time or chop down a bunch of trees. This is fairly easy once you understand that basically first you have to activate things through the technology tree before you can then build them, and this applies to basically everything moving forward in No One Survived. Hopefully you found this useful. Subscribe for more.